point right now where I'm trying to explore, like some of the other people we're talking, I'm trying to explore some career options for myself, or ways to spend my time. And I'm sort of confused about what route to take. I sort of have like different avenues that I could pursue, but it seems like whenever I think about a certain path, I'm really unsure, like, if, how to spend more of my time. And I'm trying to do things that are more fulfilling to me. I know what I can do and what I've done for a long time. And I can pursue work in that way. But I just feel like I want to do something different now, but it's really hard for me to zone in on what that is exactly. I've been doing some volunteer work to sort of explore different avenues, and it's opened up new interests for me that I never expected that I might be interested in. Like, I, by chance, fell into this thing where I was volunteering, doing some art classes with kids, helping a teacher out with that, and found that I really enjoyed that. And I've been doing a little bit more in ways of volunteering. But I'm just, I'm like, should I, in order to, let's say, get money from this, that's where I'm more confused. I've been looking at, should I add more clients into my marketing work? Should I open an online store that I think might help people? Should I, work with kids? Like, it's not like, I'm very confused about the direction and how to sort of zone in on something and pursue it, right? And one thing that sort of holds me back is that I get a little motivated about an idea and I start researching it, and then I'm like, oh, 1 million people are doing that. Well, why would they want that? Or I think about an idea for an online store, and I think, well, that's a great idea, but then I think about it a little bit more, research it a bit more, and I'm like, I don't know if it's a good idea. And a little bit of what stops me too is I have some sort of ongoing like health issues that sometimes make me have less energy for a few days at a time or so, and it gets in the way, like, will I even be able to sort of do something consistently? So yeah, so I guess it's just like, how do I know what feels right to me and what's like the path?
Okay. Oof, okay. Well, okay. So first of all, if you're ruling something out because 1 million people are doing it, that's not a reason to rule something out. There's a reason 1 million people are doing it. They're being successful at it. Okay. And any business you do, the thing that's going to be different from everyone else is that you're going to be in that business. So you're going to bring your talents, your flavor, your uniqueness to that business, and everyone that resonates with you will flock to that business. Right? So you look at it this way: if you're doing it your way, and your way attracts 1,000 clients, and those clients are, willing to pay you $100, then that's $100,000. Right? So it's not like you need lots and lots of clients to make a business work, and then not that they have to be paying all sorts of huge amounts of money. If you're getting 1,000 clients and they're paying $100 over the course of a year, that's still a good coin, right? or even if you take it to 100 clients at $1,000 a year, which for a lot of people that's not a great amount, that's still good coin. So it's not like you need to have all these clients all over the place. You
Yeah.
just need to have those people that resonate with you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Uh, the second thing is when you're doing what you love, the universe supports you in all sorts of ways in bringing in the money and bringing in the clients and even bringing in the energy, right? So you worry about not having the energy and having to take these breaks, but when you're in this place that, oh my God, I love this so much, you'll find that you're like staying up longer because you're into the thing. I remember when I was writing my first novel and I was just in the zone with this novel. I would go to work and I would work 10 hours a day. And then I
Mm-hmm.
would come home and I would write for 8 hours a day. And
Yeah.
I'd have to force myself to go to bed because I knew I had to work the next morning. And I did that for 3 months in a row. Right? And people are like, well, at least you have the weekends off. I'm like, are you kidding? On the weekends, I'm writing 12, 16 hours because I get to write. And they're like,
Yeah.
you're crazy. And I'm like, oh, no, I love it though. I love it. So, so this is what happens. It's amazing how this energy just shoots into you when you're doing what you love. So
Okay.
a lot of the times when your illness pops up, whatever that illness is, that's saying you're out of sync. You're doing things that are causing you stress that you don't really want to do, and the illness is saying stop doing it. That's why I'm here. So this is why you want to look at it and say, what would I really love to do? What would light me up? I often ask, if all your financial needs are taken care of, what would you be doing? And that's often what people would really end up doing as their career because it makes them just happy to do that. So you have to basically follow the joy, right? And joy attracts money. Joy attracts opportunity. And if you're just looking for what pays the bills, you may find it, but without that joy, you'll find that the illness comes back or other things show up. And I know when you need money, the tendency is, okay, I've got to look for something that pays the bills, and I have to ignore the joy because I have to pay the bills. And there's a little bit of truth into that. In that, if you're actually in a situation where you will be homeless, then you take whatever job you can to pay those bills. But in your spare time, you pursue the joy, and you keep pursuing the joy until you get to a position where you can let go of that job.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're not in that position, if the bills are getting paid and you're getting by, then go straight forward, hit that joy, and see what happens. Because especially when you're in that, you'll find out that people will start paying you for whatever that is. Right?
Mm-hmm.
When I first was doing this work, I was doing it to work on myself, and I was practicing on other people. And then some of my friends said, Shiraz, people will pay you for this? And I was like, yeah, okay. And they're like, no, they'll pay you. So I said, okay, let's see. And I started at $100 an hour for a session just to show these people saying people will pay. They're not going to pay $100 an hour. And now it's several years later and we're at 120 an hour and people are still paying. so
Okay.
so it was just something I enjoyed. It was something that I was doing for me and it felt amazing. And now it's helping all these other people. So
Right.
you want to go to that same place. So are you willing to destroy the belief that you have to choose carefully and not from joy so that you don't get sick?
Can you repeat that again?
Okay, I'll say it just a little differently. Are you willing to destroy the belief that you need to choose carefully so that you won't get sick?
Yes.
Are you willing to destroy the belief that the things you really love won't pay you what you need?
Yes.
Oh, okay. There's something else coming up. are you willing to destroy the belief that you have to hold your own financially in your relationship or you don't have value?
Oh, well, you hit that one.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was where the most of the energy was right there.
Yeah, it resonates because there have been a couple of opportunities that have come up just through meeting with people, and it's like there was a job recently I could have taken more work on, and I started to, and it was just making me really sad. I didn't believe in the company, but I was like, oh, it's money, right? But I felt that I kind of finally said, that I'm not interested in that work. So to give myself more time to see what else I can do. And I feel good about that decision.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I feel like the more I try and just grab onto things because it's there, because it's money and it's there, then it doesn't work out for me. So, yeah.
So let me ask you this. Is your husband happier when you're not sick?
Yes.
Okay.
And I'll just say, however,
However,
there is
yes.
a part. I think there is a part of him that likes to take care of people.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. So, truth. Are you creating illness to make your husband happy and feel valued?
I don't think so.
Ooh.
I don't think so anymore. I've been more aware of that. Let's put it that way.
Okay. So there's actually some stuff coming up there. So are you willing to destroy the belief that you need to keep creating illness so your husband can take care of you and feel valued? Okay. Now, how much happier is your husband when you're happy?
He seems very happy.
Yeah. So you have to look at it this way. Joy attracts money. That's been shown over and over again. So if you stop going after the money and go after the joy, then you become happier.
Mm-hmm.
If you become happier, your husband becomes happier. Your kids become happier. If they're happier, then they automatically attract in more money, more opportunities.
Mm-hmm.
So if you go after the joy, you can start making money off that. It may not be the money you want at the beginning. It may be. But in this, at least you're creating more joy for yourself, and then you're creating more joy for your family. The more joy you create for the family, the more money gets pulled in. And it may not even, this is the way the universe works, it may not even be that his salary goes up or more opportunities come up, but it just may be that money starts to show up because joy attracts money however it wants to attract. So you might suddenly get like a check from the government. Here's a rebate that you weren't expecting. Money just shows up, right? Things like that happen, and I've seen it happen over and over again. But it's when you get out of this place that you need the money to be happy and realize when you're happy, the money shows, then you can make that shift and really move forward in your life.
So how do I know if what is actually causing the joy? Like, I mean, how do I turn like I said, right now I've been volunteering more just to kind of get some experience and see what it is that is causing the joy.
Yeah.
But how do I turn that? How do I know that that's let's say, how do I turn it into going from volunteering to paid work?
That's what you look at it. And if these organizations are out there, then is there a way you can be in an organization where it's a paid position? Or is there something you can create that results in money coming to you, even though you're helping people?
Right. Yes.
So just because there is a volunteer organization that works and people don't get paid to do it, doesn't mean you can't be in or create an organization where people pay. And oftentimes when people pay, the belief system is the more I pay into something, the greater the change that can occur.
Mm-hmm.
So if you can create something and get in that position, then you can create bigger change, have even more joy, and see the effect it's having, and make lots of money doing it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, actually, that I don't necessarily need to rely on another organization to pay me for it.
Mm-hmm.
I can create it myself, maybe.
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly. Okay.
That helps. Thank you.
Welcome. How are you feeling?
Good.
Cool. Anything else?
That's it.
Okay.
Hey, this is Shiraz. Thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, please remember to like and subscribe to our channel. And you can check out upcoming events at www.energeticmagic.com. And remember, be well, be aware, and be magical.